trade last night, which would have been 8/5/2020. Here's where I got in, here's where I got out. Okay, I have a rule within the system, within the strategy, and it says I look at a higher time frame, 1 hour preferably, and if price is in between these bands, this channel here, that I don't take the trade because it's a choppy zone. And I know if I do take a trade within it, I'm probably going to get stopped out. That's just the risk. That's just how I see it. Um, so I got a signal service. Okay, it was a free signal. I took it. They're solid on their signal service. They're accurate, and I was like, all right, let me take it. I want to match. I want to use my system to have the structure for entering the trade based off their signal, not just taking the signal because they said to do it, which is I don't think is smart. All right, so I got in. I don't remember checking the 1 hour before I got in. I may have and just did it anyway because of their service, which is not smart on my part. So let's drop down and look at some lower time frame price action. Usually if I get in, I use 15, 5 minute, and 1 minute for managing the trade. I don't see anything here. Let's go to 15. I don't remember being on a 30 minute. It was mostly here on a 15. The reason why is because I have certain lines laid out on the chart. Let's see if we can get the other one down. Okay, yeah. So this line right here, where my arrow's at, price, if you just look at previous price action, price has a tendency to react off these lines and move to them and then back to them, move up to them, move back to them. So that was my profit target. I was like, all right, if this thing's going to go, because what it looked like it was doing was it broke support here. I was like, all right, maybe they're onto something. Broke support and it started to pull back. I expected the pullback. But what happened was it pulled back again, didn't break, and then pushed back up. I didn't know that until I go to bed around 3 in the morning because I work from 2 to midnight, 2 to 2:30, and I'm not gonna take trades when I'm tired. Okay, it's just you need to be alert. You need to be aware of what's going on. Plus, I worked out, so it's 2:30 in the morning. Took this about when I got home, and then managed it from there. So, price came down. I didn't. What got me nervous was this right here, a little push up, which does happen. A little pullback going on here. Um, that's it for that. So we don't know anything happening right here besides this. So we'll play that. So let's go to a 5 minute and see where and why I exited. And why it's important to look at lower time frames. Alright, so let's move forward. Okay, so here we are. So price moves down, and according to my own not service, but strategy, is I got in late based off where price was at on a lower time frame. So I got in here. I expected this pullback, so I'm like, so my thought was, okay, price is gonna come back here, move back up in here, and then break back down to the level I was looking at, which you won't be able to see it on here, but it's like right around here. It did exactly what I thought it was gonna do, but it started rounding out. It didn't keep going. If I look at the indicators, higher high, higher high, higher high, and this is technically making a higher high. Never broke that low. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired. Let me just take my $48 that I made, and I'm glad I did, because if we look at price, what happened? It came up, broke through that line, that level, hit support on it, and moved back up. Now it's coming back down. It'll probably come back down to this level or here. So I would have been upset losing out on a $169 or $163 loss, all because I would have just taken the signal blindly and not have a structure. So I'm glad I have a structure. I'm glad I have a strategy that tells me certain things. Other than that, that's it. My emphasis was, if you're in the choppy zone, don't trade it. Don't trade it. Just wait. Wait for the 1 hour setup. Wait. You can always get in a pullback on a lower time frame, and then enter and write it down.